Welcome back, everyone. So, on Monday, we didn't quite finish because, as expected, 24X took forever. But we have a lot of artillery saved up here, so in theory, as long as we don't get overconfident, there shouldn't be too much going on with even the goofy crap in the Magic Plus 10 rooms. So which imported game are you playing first, then? Oh, cat, meow to you too. First things first, we have to S-drink sad because 80 fatigue. Who's holding my blizzards? Hello, Wandering Mind. Jumping Flash? Never heard of those. Okay, Sarah also needs... an S-drink. I think that should be all. Unless we decide we want to use Shroff. No, actually, Shroff wasn't fatigued, shockingly. Aswell's fine. Ocean's fine. I think Seth and Sarah pretty much just did all the heavy lifting, so it's only them who needs the S ranks, so it's kind of funny. I think I needed like 4 or 5 S ranks for in-game the first playthrough because we skipped 24X and a lot of people were tired from regular 24. Homer's kind of in a weird spot because he doesn't have any of the proficiencies we want, even though he's got, like, mega stats. At least 3 more. So probably Halvin. Shroff probably doesn't have the magic, unfortunately, even though he has the proficiency for staff staves. So I guess this. I guess Nana's sort of in a similar situation, except she can equip a flame sword and suddenly have 17 magic. Okay, so where does this put everyone? Oh, great. Oh, we have Laura not by any of the magic users. We love that. Sed's not really in a great place either. We also have only one sorcerer we can hit naturally, the rest we have to ensorcel for. Or I guess he's Blizzard, technically speaking. Do you have that Master Seal that Shroff could use if we wanted to bring him instead of... Actually, I'm not sure who I'd drop. Like, logically it should be Marty, but also Marty's along because it's funny. So we can't just get rid of him like that. Yeah, we really didn't get anywhere with Delson's proficiencies. RIP. We also didn't get Helvin anywhere close to being able to use Master Swords. However, you can technically use Silver Swords. By having any of those still sticking around. There we go. Actually, you can use the Brave Sword, too. There we go. Is it in this corner up here? It's Tina and Sarah. So I guess we should have Tina go for the ensorcel on Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Actually, don't have much available for Marty here. Killer axe and a steel bow. That's all he's got. Just make Tina rob Veld. I don't think that's possible. Because he's in that room that gives him 30 magic, doesn't it? Isn't he? So there's like no way to actually exceed his magic for the thief staff. Sed could also technically take meteors if you wanted to. But he's also one of my big staffers, so probably don't care about that. Am I really out of status saves? Guess we have one more silence on Shroff. Yeah, there are 2 sleeps on Tina. So I can give them to Lanoan, I guess? Alright, we also got Berserk. I guess we can mule a bunch of these warps and whatever onto people who don't need to use the rest of their inventory. So we do have 2 Berserks. Let's move another one of those over to Sarah. I have so much unlock. So we could do this and technically not ever need any of the door keys for Tina, or because of Tina here. Yeah, I guess we also have, instead of Berserk Blade, we also have a Sweep Edge. I'm not sure who I traded it to, though. Oh, right, it was Dermot. Although Berserk Edge is probably playing with fire compared to using the Sweep Edge. Where was that Sweep Edge? So I guess we can see if Ocean can kill this sorcerer right away. And these enemies have like 30, almost 40 attack with Fenrir. I guess it looks like Asvel's actually going to be the prime target for Fake Sarah's Berserk too. Okay, this one theoretically just instantly dies with Xavier, and we can dance him away after too. Galzus probably kills this guy. So yeah, we might not need to use that much for status saves. You don't think that's enough cap stats? I don't know. Here we go. Silver Axe for Marty. 31 whole attack. I don't know what that's actually doing to many enemies, but it's something. Hisham, Aquars. Alright, well. Gaz's coming in with the instant one-shot. Hey, how dangerous is fake eyeball? Not terribly. At least not against Ocean's massive defense here. Actually, I guess it's not that massive, but still. Wait, this is Helven. Whoops. It's Ocean up here. Okay, we might need to shut this one down then. I guess Zed could probably just for steady this. Got him. I'm proud of you, Tina. You didn't miss the ensorcel. We could berserk something. Hit rate's not amazing here. we got her. There we go. I think that removes all the ranged threats. So I guess let's what? Take Eyeball to sleep. Simply land your hits, it's that easy, apparently. Okay. So what turn 5 is when enemies start showing up. Or reinforcements. So we want to make sure we block the tiles before then. Apparently these go to turn 64, we really don't want to be here that long. We could hit something with sleep, if we wanted to. Each of these are the most annoying to deal with. Bovis is probably... It's either Bovis or Tigress. As far as what we can actually hit with staves right now. Oh right, I'm like, Homer has a lot of avoid. That's right, because Nana's there. And then we have the Kingmaker with Pern. Alright, let's hit Bovis. Or fake Galzus. Either or. And we'll get fake Dagdar later. Actually, can we hit... Wait, no, Asbel's not close enough for that. I might have Asbel flip around and hit, Orcus with Blizzard, though. Speed Delson, let's go. I might hit one of these Master Lances with, Staff before we actually push on this. Or, actually, we could just hit them with a Blizzard, too, depending. So I think we're done for the first turn. What an uneventful first turn. Well, we could put him to sleep, or we could murder him, which I guess is technically a kind of putting to sleep. The fabled 99 turn sleep, of course. I guess we probably want to open this one first. Or Tina can miss it. Good job, Tina. Gauntlet's just barely getting that. Granted, he could just proc and murder them. Like that. Yeah, did bring a door key on Marty here, but this is still kind of dangerous. But if we put Tigress to sleep, then it's not really too big of a deal. We've got 2 sleeps left. Two sleeps and 6 berserks. And then, technically speaking, we could hammer in if we need to. Wow, 6 con Sarah. That's not even doing that much. Okay, maybe we'll just have Marty hang back for now. Okay, we have some time. We can let Tina try to open this again next turn. I think. No, wait, I guess if we don't get on the second turn, we should probably move out. Okay, I think that's it for now. I guess we can capture fake Sarah for another Berserk staff. I don't know what we're gonna do with 9 Berserk uses, but we could do it. Ah. Nice. Cleaned up. Go, Marty, go! Captured a Deadlord. What more could we ask for of him? Hit rate's not incredible. So I guess we'll just put him to sleep. Because if we want to put stuff to sleep in the middle, then it's probably easier just to use blizzards there. Classic Tina. This side, it's in line with here. Alright, so we have the top blocked, and then Xavier should block the bottom, so no reinforcements after that. Well, since we're waiting for Tina to allow us to door breach, we can meteor some of this stuff. I guess if she takes long enough, then Pern just comes over and opens the doors. What's the hit rate for that unlock? I don't remember, is it? Like 4% per skill plus 60? So she's missing like 84s? Something like that. Alright, Tina, please. Open something. Actually, let's start with the bottom here, because it'll take longer for Pern to reach it. There we go. No vigor, though. Would it be nice to see some vigor? Well, if it is what you say, Kirby, then it is what I was remembering it as. So, yeah, not exactly the best showing. Oh, Sappy. The double 61 miss, too. Good thing nothing is really at stake here. But yeah, we can steal Nosferatu if we want to. Sure, we don't need this Masu Seal or this Physic. But Sarah doesn't have the rank for it. Who actually has a rank? Is it... I thought someone did. Is it Homer? Yeah, Homer barely has a rank for it if he wanted to use it, I guess. Not much else to do right now, then. I guess we should be using these. Unless... It's not like Galzus can use them. Actually, I guess the defense he technically could. I thought that 10 skill means you don't miss staff heals. It does. And I think it's the same with everything. So, because 10 skill gives you 100 because it's 60 plus 40. So, Tina is just being exceptionally unlucky. Maybe I need to just capture her. Because the miracle is saving her regardless of if she's asleep or not. Alright, gals, let's get over here. Suppose in the meantime, we'll see if Sappy actually kills her. Well, maybe between her and Zed, we can end up not needing Gazels. We're starting to make progress. Here, we're gonna put it in Homer's inventory just to say, haha, Nosferatu Homer. I guess that's all we can do for this turn. We're like 2 turns behind because of those unlocked misses. Ray, 10 strength savvy, I guess. Man, those 39% miracles popping off for her, apparently. I'm gonna send Dowson down. guess we gotta clear these dudes first, so... Yeah, let's just keep Delson up here. Or, actually, we could warp him after. So I think I want Marie to be trailing Galzus to boost him with support, so I'll probably have Delson hit this switch. Yeah, I picked number 2 as my Berserk champion. He seems to be the best stat out of all these Berserkers to throw at each other. Yeah, Leaf should have no real issues fighting here. Just put him up here, and if we need to, pass him Marita's Vulnerary too, or Physic him, whichever. If I remember correctly, the seals have to be stood upon. So it's not just kill the bosses. Relief, have fun, I guess. He could just, crit Gib Raedric like he did at the end of, 24. It's only 5%, but, you know. They can fight it out while we're handling other stuff. Actually, also Raedric's not gonna regenerate because of no throne. So in the end, actually Leaf should just be able to win through straight combat. Wow. Man, my Berserker champion just died instantly. Actually, the seal gives a void, so we should probably back off and do this. I don't think we care for Masubo. Let's just get rid of her. Okay, which of the rest of these look the best? I guess the 66 avoid one? And I guess that's all we can do for now. If we fail to kill Raedric within the next couple turns, I guess we just bring Galzus over instead of in front of him with the Master Sword. You don't think she has enough move? Wait, who are we talking about? Sarah? I guess she does have 9. Maybe a little vroom vroom. So all that's left is to clear Raedric and the Berserkers and then sit in front of the room. Aha! Yes, go forth, my Berserker. Oh my god, Leaf. Are you even trying? Well, since Galzlitz was so kind as to vigor himself over here, I guess we'll just let him handle it then. Down to the last Berserker contenders. There we go. Almost. If it wasn't for that Pavis, Raedric would have been super dead. Well, we could see if we get a crit for giggles from Zed here. It's not like we're gonna use a full Forsetti in the rest of the map anyway. I get wrecked. Easy, yeah. No. Our Berserker. He's dead. What a tragedy. Oh, that was also kind of tragic, missing the blizzard. One RN moment, sure. Aha! Asbel says, how dare you insult my master that way, by dodging. Right, I think you have to wait until the end of next enemy phase. It cannot be! Oh, I guess he doesn't have a magic base. Okay, only some of these guys do, weirdly. So we could have stolen it from him to be a goober. Unfortunately, no vigors here. Just break Veld's weapons and leave him helpless? Technically speaking, yes. Could break them, could steal them and leave him helpless. Haha, let's go. Do it, Galzus. Do him in. Who needs a Kia staff? Just Galzus Veld. Great final boss, I know, right? No, I guess that's a GG. So formidable. He is very tanky for a mage. Give him that much. Because 24 defense and 80 hit points makes it so Galzus needs to crit or proc multiple times. We did it! I guess we get to see the endings for characters I never recruited last time. It definitely didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. As it turns out, having a small arsenal of status staves and tomes shuts most of this map down. So we didn't even use up the full extent of our blizzards either. I could have gone a little harder with those. Ah yes, classic jailbreak, taking 41 turns. And Monster 1 taking 56 turns. Amazing maps. Speaking of 1RN moments, Brook, you thiefed it an arena-like event. Your rogue had 85 hit chance versus 15 from the enemy. You don't need to win, just perform the best over like 7 turns of combat. You lost that like 8 times? What do you mean by perform the best? Just like deal the most damage? Oh, survive? I see. So it's like the opposite of Three Houses tournaments. If you time them out, then they lose. Whereas in Three Houses, if you time out, tough luck. We didn't clear 1,000 turns. My large turn count. Actually, are the ending cards after the credits, or did I inadvertently skip them by skipping what Leaf was saying at the end? I don't remember the order of anything with Thracia. At least at the end here. One of the times your weapon broke after 2 attacks? So I guess it's not like Yggdrasil Arena where you can just keep using your weapon. Or I guess more specifically Genealogy Arena. I'm not sure if the Thracia Arena behaves the same way because I've never used the Thracia Arena. But I assume, or I'm guessing that it probably works the same just because you can abuse that in normal combat. An attack with, okay, it is the cards afterward. Attack with a one-use weapon as many times as you can during one exchange. And it doesn't break until the end, even if you, like, Astra and then Adept punch. Mid-combat, your weapon can break. So what you're saying is Kaga went away from some of his funny, goofy Kaga-isms that actually make things more convenient. Because I don't think the Yggdrasil weapon breaking functions like that in any other game in the series, does it? Where you can just have one durability last for like 20 attacks. Not as far as you know. Yeah, so it's a shame he didn't keep that as like a hallmark of his stuff. Just Genealogy, maybe Thracia. I know Thracia does for sure, too. Because we were able to abuse that a bunch. By extending it so that I got like 3 uses out of a 1 durability weapon in some combats. And we were trying to abuse it to get Asbel more weapon experience, but that ended up just not working in the end. Because we ended up getting a fire before I could actually burn off the last of the L-fires to see. You wouldn't know about FE1 through 3 either. Fair. Actually, 2 doesn't have durability, right? So then that wouldn't matter. And 1 I'm not sure about, even though I played the anniversary edition of it. I'm not sure if it breaks mid-combat or not. If you're a sword unit going into Tearing Arena, it's not good. You want to be a lance unit by every means. Rip swords. Even in Kaga Emblem, swords suffer. Oh, hey, I guess Eyeball getting captured in that one chapter actually counts as a loss. Berwick doesn't have an arena, but swords are gooded, just not as gooded as bows. Oh my, gooded bows. Oh right, I guess, oops. Well, her related union with her children became the subject of a timeless song known to any bard who can play a lute. I wasn't even paying attention. It's like, oh yeah, we did get Ivel back and didn't have her before, so I guess I zoned out for like half of that ending card. Oh well. Axes are meme and Turing, they have 88 uses as opposed to 45. I mean, if it's good craftsmanship, it's good craftsmanship, right? 88 durability just means that whoever forged it was good at axe making. Their hit rate. There's one good axe. Oh. Rip. 102 wins for Helvin. I don't remember how that compares to the first run. It's probably lower, because I used Helvin super extensively as a frontline carry in the first run. In this run, he was mostly doing secondary stuff. Like, as far as the Axe Bros go, Ocean was the mega carry. So yeah, I guess going off the numbers we have with Ocean here, the 162 wins, it's probably like 40 less wins for Helvin compared to the first run. Yeah, after moving to Vienna, Tanya was blessed with many children, and owing to her honest and open-hearted nature, she quickly became a busybody, albeit a well-intentioned one. She made it her business to help everyone. Over time, the villagers came to rely on her, just as they would a relative. Good for you, Tanya. Ex-Bandit. Returning to Mount Vieldrake, Dagdar again gathered his underlings and set them to restoring the barren land. After a few years, the soil around Mount Vieldrake was reborn into rich, fertile farmland. How did they manage that? If it was that easy, why didn't Thracia do that centuries ago? 44 wins on Marty. Not a carry, but I mean, 44 wins on Marty. Marty party. The Marty party, exactly. And he captured Tigress. One of the 6 Deadlords. What more could we ask from him? "50 wins on Shiva." That's actually impressive, considering we only deployed him maybe a third of the time after he joined. He's kind of mostly just filler. Especially since after we got Marita, I mostly just focused on her as far as Swordmasters go. What did he do? All the armored units on Chapter 14? No, he just, like, picked up 5 or 6 kills here or there every time we deployed him, I think. Actually, I think he got like 15 from the reinforcements at the Red Split chapter. That's still like only 15 of 35, or of the 50. Fergus getting 48. I bet at least half of those were the soldiers in his join chapter. What's the next one we're doing? We're doing Shadows of Valentia. 6 wins for Karen. Hooray, good job, Karen. Yeah, I guess FE15 if you want to use the numbers. The next one, Pegasus Knight. What Pegasus? Good question. Maybe Karen was the Pegasus all along. Windswept Youth. Asbel fought alongside Leaf for the entirety of the war, serving as his trusted aide and confidant. For each step Leaf took down that harsh road, Asbel was always beside him, helping him shoulder the war's burdens. 255 wins, too. Well, I don't know, I guess that's typical Asbel? Question mark? Afterward, he returned to his hometown of Forest, where he became a priest, as his father was before him. In only a few short years, tales of Asbel the Sage had spread to every corner of the land. As well it should have. To be fair, this playthrough has Asbel and Sarah with 9 to 10 move. True. And Asbel got the leg ring. So he only got 1 move up on his own. The tales of Asbel the Sage had spread to every corner of the internet. True. And to some mobile devices. "46 wins on Maka. She definitely felt not great, unfortunately. We got her promoted, and then she just couldn't leverage the axes at all. Oh, I guess that changes. Or change? Or wait, does it change? Or does she... Does she go back to dancing regardless, even if she's a thief and didn't get class changed? I forget what her ending was last time we played this. Lara, one big L. Maybe. 68 wins on Dawson. Not too bad considering after we got far enough in, his base defense, which he was stuck on for forever, was just not enough. And even then, he never really improved it that much. What we ended up having to do is get him like 8 speed so that he stopped getting doubled. Declining a government post, Hicks instead returned home to his family where he led a quiet life. But even when working, he always kept his trusty axe close at hand. He said to be ever vigilant, constantly keeping watch for danger. Looks like she only has one ending? Okay. I guess it would be neat to have it change depending on if she went back to dancing by talking to Pern, but probably unnecessarily complicated for the age of the game. You know, it is funny though, thinking back. My first run, Nana really did end up serving kind of the role that Asbel did in this run, just not quite as efficiently. Because she got reasonably lucky with her initial levels. So she could just kind of wade into the fray with the Earth Sword and face tank things to death. And because the Earth Sword is one potentially, I guess, 2 range magic, 1 run range. Well, it's 1 to 2 range, and even, I guess, despite the issues with having to deal with 1 range being strength, it's still versatile enough to work. Did Nana or Asbel have more move? I think Asbel actually had more move here. No, he definitely had more move, because I don't think Nana gained any move levels. So she would have had, what, the base 9 for being a paladin? And then Asbel here gained 1 move level plus at the leg ring that gave him +3. Or was it +2? Well, regardless, Asbel got up to 10 after the leg ring and his +1. Oh, I guess Kane getting captured for being left behind counted as an L? That's funny. If you remember correctly, Nana has stonk strength and bad magic. Yeah, normally, because like this Nana ended up that way. Had decent strength and poor magic, but I think my first playthrough's Nana got relatively lucky on magic, plus got the monster magic ring. So it was enough where she could just contest things at 2 range with her Earth Sword and be fine. Which is great, because she was basically our only non-leaf source of ranged magic for forever in that run. Until Salem, who was rather unimpressive, and then we got Homer, and Homer kind of ran away with the rest of the game. Which he didn't get to here because Asbel was just super strong by the time we recruited Homer. So Homer sort of did whatever Asbel couldn't clean up, since Asbel couldn't be in every place on every map at once. I think I missed recruiting a mage. First blind playthrough. Several mages, technically, I guess, since we also missed Olin in that run. I guess on that note, Olin didn't feel particularly great here, but the really short distance to get bolting was pretty nice, despite that. After the war, Olin returned to the Dukedom of Frege. There she spent all her strength, helping the new, young lord rebuild her family's land. Whenever she thought of her brother, Reinhardt, she was overwhelmed by an odd mixture of pity and anger. But we didn't kill Reinhardt in this run. Because of that history, she went on to choose a rather unremarkable man to be her husband, to the astonishment of all. Dire Thunder with Pokemon hit rates. Something like that. After the war, Fred returned home to the Dukedom of Frege. There he spent all of his strength helping the new young lord rebuild the war-torn land. He went on to marry a young noblewoman with close ties to House Frege's inner circle, though the difference in their age made him the butt of many jokes. Yeah, I would say Dire Thunder was really unimpressive for the most part. And I never felt like I really wanted to use it that much, but I guess at the same time it allowed for basically a double rate grinding weapon experience to bolting. So it still served a purpose. And then once Olin did get to bolting, even without her horse, the easy siege range is actually really helpful, so like honestly I would consider Olin very useful, despite that niche being extremely narrow. Yeah, we're gonna have a very funny first map. With mice and band. Kids are gonna have to learn how to fight quickly, yep. Kids just need to dodge and crit, clearly. It'll be up to Celica with her golden dagger for the extra crit rate. Gotta have some funny map. And what's otherwise one of the least scuffed feet only. I mean, Swamp with no flyers is always pretty scuffed still. Last time it was really annoying. It's probably gonna be still annoying this time around. You'll ask me to do what you suggested last time, and that if I can, skip through the fights in the Deliverance dungeon, grab Forsyth, and have him clear most of the fights in the dungeon so he can promote before I leave. Doesn't the dungeon refresh after we go to the Milla statue and talk to the Deliverance? So we could technically clear it twice as long as we have enough food to ensure we don't get too tired. But you know people don't like doing 2 to 3 runs through. True. It also makes it messy to keep track of which ones I've killed on the way in and out, so I guess, I don't know. I guess we'll just do it as, yeah, minimum clear in and then... full clear the way out. Although, I'm typically a little more lenient with Shadows of Valentia, just because, like, we're often forced to fight stuff to actually access statues and to actually get to locations and whatever. But, yeah, I guess you're right in that I would probably avoid grinding too much otherwise. I guess they added a special case with the Thief Shrine just to make it less of a pain after you kill the boss. Oh, and thanks for the congrats, and hello, Argo. Just speedrun the game, aside from the first map, it's basically just that route. I mean, if I was to do that, I'd have to actually do Thief Shrine grinding to follow the speedrun route. No S dorky. Ah yes, I guess we can't do that either. Yep. Something about Shroff never returned to the Tower of Bragi. His missionary work was noticed by other Bragi priests, and his earnest efforts motivated them to follow suit. Due to the movement, the Church of Ida once more became the dominant religion of the land. I was trying to think of when Shroff died, but he didn't, because he got captured by the ambush warp teleport dudes in 21X. So it's technically not a real loss. Here you thought Lopter would become more popular. Look, Julius is just really bad at marketing, okay? I keep looking away, forgetting that a lot of these characters I didn't have, so whatever, rip them all as ending. Misha returned to Salice, where she was welcomed back by the Order of Pegasus Knights with open arms. In the subsequent war to liberate Salice, she was honored many times for her valor and mettle. Afterward, she was named commander of the next generation of the Order of Pegasus Knights. Right? To her superiors, she was a capable and fair commander, and to her subordinates, she was a kind and popular leader. And what does he pay his electric bill? He sure does, which is why he's better than Veld. Xavier devoted himself to the establishment of Leaf's new kingdom of Thracia. Man of ample experience and knowledge, his advice was always identified, or his advice always identified the root of a problem. While the new kingdom of Thracia's government was still developing, young staff found his counsel invaluable. Xavier had fewer wins than I thought he did, but I want to say that almost all of them were surefire, because Brave Bow is kind of cracked, and, you know, he's pretty good at using it. "24 wins for Galzos, despite joining right before the end." Yo, Xavier killing his ally was counted. Yes. You know, I never checked to see if it was on his statistics. Actually, although I don't know if it actually shows his win-loss ratio in his status screen, now that I think about it. But it would be really funny if killing Charles was counted in that 18 wins. That was definitely more work than almost was worth. I guess. Yeah, Xavier with the Brave Bow was pretty good, but the recruitment requirement is really stupid, so. Even though it's nice and it's convenient once it's there, I don't know if it's worth all that effort. Ah, yes. And ye classic old SNES carts where you get to the end and there's no going back to the title screen. It's pseudo Kaizo Effie. What for Xavier? Because we did try to set it up in as reliable a way as possible with the sleep edge. It was just a huge pain to actually make it so that they would attack the sleep edge one at a time. And didn't bunch up in a way that they would block each other's civilians from reaching them. Although I guess worst came to worst, because Calvin and Ocean both had 20 con, I think, at that point. We could have manually picked them up and moved them as they converted to green, as annoying as that would have been.